Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's a bins day. I am on my way to the Goodwill Outlet Bins here where I live in Northern California. It's a gorgeous fall day, and I am going to pull up at the Goodwill Outlet. I'm going to sift through giant blue rolling bins of clothing, put it in my cart, then I take it up to the register and they weigh it for me. That's how the Goodwill Outlet works. I know not all of you have a Goodwill Outlet bins, so I get a lot of questions about it. Mine, I pay $3.49 a pound. That's a pretty high per pound price compared to other Goodwill outlets that you'll find across the country, but it works for me. It is still so much cheaper than my regular thrift stores here, which are jacked up prices. I gotta scurry though because I'm meeting my friend Joni, who you've seen here on the channel before, to thrift with her. We're gonna stop at Starbucks for a chai. I've been off the coffee for a little while and it is brutal, I will tell you the truth. But we're gonna have a great day. I'm gonna take you into the bins. We're gonna do a haul. It's gonna be fun. I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's do our first cart check-in. Here's what the cart is looking like. Good morning. Okay, this Lululemon hip pack has this waistband that's always falling off. It's not a good look, but we're not at the bins for the looks, right, friends? I'm going to start by saying it seems kind of slow. Haven't found anything crazy good. But, you know, sometimes it turns around, right, friends? So I'll be showing you as much as I can. My friend Joni's here today. We got our chais. She's over there wearing a Magnolia Pearl t-shirt. Like, what the heck are you wearing that to the bins for? She's like, she's keeping it. I'm gonna ask her if I can show it to you guys, because that is a very much a find of a lifetime Bolo brand. I've only found it once myself. Do you want to show us what you're wearing today to the bins?
Okay. To the bins.
To the bins.
Not black.
This is what Joni is wearing. Magnolia Pearl t-shirt. I'm like, Joni, you're wearing like a $200 t-shirt. She's like, I know, I like it. So I found this when I first walked in. Like, I walk in past the hard goods and I just quickly said, that looks like an interesting pattern. And so I just threw it in the cart. And come to find out, some of you will recognize this logo on the zipper pull. It is Patricia Nash. Patricia Nash is known for like tooled leather bags. I mean, I really want one, but I don't think this is the one for me because it's a little golden flashy. I like just the brown distressed leather ones. This does look like it has some rubbing. See, like there on the gold. But, oh God, this is such a good brand, so I'm probably going to get it anyway and sell it with the issues, you know? Oh, here we go, starting the maybe pound. Now, I don't know what this brand is. Oh, Cheryl Crow. Just so she must have a clothing line. Look at these. All heavily embroidered. Fair leg. Uh-oh, they're getting ready. Why can't anything be in my size? Like, I would wear these so happily. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go on eBay and I'll try and find them. Oh, they're getting ready to do a rotation, so everyone's hustling around, bustling around, getting in spots. So now's when it gets a little crazy at the bins. Hi friends, welcome to the haul portion of the video. This is the part of the video where I show you everything that I bought at the Goodwill Outlet Bins. I'll show you the name brand tag. I'll talk to you about why did I buy the item. Is it for brand, fabric, style, size, all the things that hopefully we can all learn from and maybe find a new keyword or a new brand or something that's going to help us in our own reselling business. I put tons of other clips throughout the entire video just to keep things moving. A lot of us have short attention spans and we can't watch a haul video for an hour, so I try and keep things moving, and the bloopers are always at the end. We're gonna get right into this haul. I'll be honest with you, some of the stuff I've already started processing, so it's been steamed. Some of it's gonna be out of the bag. That's the way it goes. I was happy to find this dress. It's horny toed and it's a size large. This brand is now called Toad & Co, but it's a pretty expensive brand sold at REI, sort of outdoor activewear stuff. Size large, and this is a long sleeve dress, so that's great. I'm filming this at the end of October 2024, so I'm definitely looking for fall and winter items. Long sleeve dresses are going to start doing really well right now. But if it's a good item, I'm going to pick it up at the bins, regardless of season. So this is a very beautiful jacket. I think I'm going to market it as like an evening wear jacket. It's a long blazer, much longer length, one button closure. And then it has kind of embroidery and a very subtle sequin print. And this is Chico's size 3, which is a US size 16, 18. That's a newer Chico's tag. So this is a new piece for them. I try my best to stick to large sizes in Chico's or more substantial pieces, because the truth is the size 0s and the 1s do not fly off the shelves for me. Sometimes I can't resist if a piece is so good, but if I was giving any reselling advice, I'd say stick to the larger sizes. I think this jacket will be perfect for like the holidays, parties, and things like that. This is a kids brand I like to pick up. It's Hannah Anderson. This piece I will list on its own because this little style of dress does very well for me. Oh, they're all organic cotton, has pockets, cute little prints. This is a 120 or a US 4. I'll probably list this for like $19.99 plus shipping and hope to get like 15 for it. The little dresses like this do well on their own. If I have pajama pieces and stuff, I will lot that up. Oh gosh, this is boho heaven for me. I'm here in Northern California. I love the embroidery. If you've watched a few of my videos, you figured that out. Look at these pants. Heavily, heavily embroidered and a flare leg. This is a brand I did not know existed. Sheryl Crow. I'm assuming that's the famous musician. Did you know she had a brand? A clothing brand? I absolutely love these. Flare leg, great for fall. Corduroy, great color. Oh, I wish I could squeeze myself into these. And keeping with this theme, look at these ones. I wonder if these were from the same woman. Jeans with heavy, heavy embroidery. This is sort of maybe a boot cut with all that embroidery. I have no idea what this brand is. DG by Diane Gilman, size 2. And those are size 2. So we have to guess that maybe the same woman who had fantastic boho style. Maybe she liked to go to festivals or concerts and sport her embroidered jeans. I love it. This is another good kids brand. It's Garnet Hill. Well, Garnet Hill is a women's catalog brand. It's quite expensive. It's sort of like Sundance or Soft Surroundings. And this is Garnet Hill Kids. And it's like an organic line, so I'm assuming that this will do, again, probably like this one's probably like a $12 or $15 flip, but I really like having stuff for parents. And that's how I got into reselling, selling my son's Hannah Anderson pajamas. And now my son is 13 and in 8th grade, and all we're talking about now is getting into high school and all that. So, wow. These are a surprise. What brand do you think these are? They're ribbed. Kind of a flare leg, I guess. These are Lululemon, and they're the newest Lululemon, and I'll show you how I know. Still has the hang tag. That's always amazing. Size 2. What do you guys think of this? The newest Lululemon size dot. And usually the size dot is found in the pockets of the item, right? Look at this. It's a square size dot. Are we still going to be able to call it a dot? I put all those numbers and letters into Google to find the style. So this one is LW for Lululemon Women's, and then there's a bunch of numbers and letters. So I'll put those in to get the style. They're super cool. And they have zipper legs. So I'm glad to find something that's not leggings. I still pick up leggings at the bins because they're so inexpensive, and if the leggings only sell for 20 bucks, fine. My cost of goods at the bins is usually under $2 an item, but they do not sell like they used to, friends. I'm a little curious about this brand. This is a skirt, a full A-line skirt. I love the print on this. It's almost like a distressed geometric print. And the brand is Effie's Heart. It kind of looks like an Anthropology tag to me, but I don't know. And it's a size XL, so I'm giving this a try. It has side pockets. Great size and style. Not exactly sure what that brand's all about. These are Levi's 501s. I like picking up the 501s. It'll say right on the patch there, 501. They're a button fly jean. These ones are a men's, I think 29 or something, so they're a smaller pair. 29. Look at the wash on those. So perfect and classic. They also make Levi's 501s for women, which I just learned recently. Oh, I'm filming in front of my big window right here. Here, I'll show you. And it's been sort of cloudy, rainy, and then the sun just came out. How do I show it? Will it take you here? There's my little porch. And there are the trees, and there are the clouds, and the sun's coming through. Oh, you gotta have a minute of gratitude for Mother Nature. This is good rainbow weather. These are a new to me brand, Hickey Freeman. Don't know. I picked these up because these look like really well-made men's performance pants. Maybe they're for golf or something, or active wear. I looked them up at the bins. These are a size 38. I don't know much about the brand. I was like, these feel good. They remind me kind of like Lululemon pants. Let me look them up. And I was like, oh, these are doing pretty good. I think I can get $25. All right. Friends, I'm just checking in with you. It's a nice day at the bins. It's not so crazy busy. This is the bag of stuff I've already sorted through. Aren't you proud of me? I'm sorting so I don't get stuck here all day. So this is stuff I'm taking so far. This is like the maybe pile. And I have to still go through this. Let's see what's in the maybe pile, because I probably won't take most of this. But I'll talk you through my thinking. These are Banana Republic size 8. For a brand like Banana Republic, it has to have something going for it that's going to separate it from other things, because there's so much Banana Republic pants listed. These are a super wide leg. I'm checking the hem here because I'm having this happen where I've gone home a couple times and things look like they've been hemmed. Have these been hemmed? I don't know, but they're a high-waisted wide leg, which is a popular style right now. These are a couple kids brands I sometimes pick up. Tea Collection, designed in San Francisco. That's a long sleeve floral dress. Now this is a really good women's brand, Garnet Hill. But this is Garnet Hill Kids. Green cotton, so I assume that means it's some sort of eco-friendly, but what else do we have here? Oh, these are good American jeans. That was a pretty hot denim brand a few years ago. Now I'm pretty selective. I like these high-rise jeans, but the knees are completely blown out. So I have to check comps on these and see. I'm sure they might be intentionally, but that's a pretty big blowout. So that's how things are going here. As you can see, it's kind of quiet. There's not too many people here. A bunch of people will come back in when they do the next rotation, but not too crazy busy. So I found this linen top. Look at how pretty this is. 100% linen, pleated at the bottom. Beautiful print. But it just has this one tag that says large. I'm like, that looks familiar. It's not like a cheap made in China Shein tag. So I just did a Google lens. So I just took a picture of this shirt on Google. And it turns out to be that brand I love, Hot Cotton by Mark Ware. If you've watched the channel before, you know that I find that brand and sell that brand a lot. So I will just say tags cut out, but size large linen, Hot Cotton by Mark Ware. So that's good. I found this one new Waverly fabric napkin. So when that happens and I can only find one, I'll just set it aside like this, and hopefully it'll come out like in another rotation. Here's the maybe pile. This is the only Free People top I found all day. But it's new with tags, Free People movement. It's just a little crop top, but maybe I can get $15 to $20 for it. Here's a cute moment of the day. I'm not buying this, but I wanted to show you all the cats. It's a little girl's cat dress, and some of them are like cartoon cats, and some look like real cats. A little kitty cat dress. This is by Wonder Kids, not like a crazy good brand, but isn't that fun? A cat dress. All right, one box down. Let's go to the next box. Ooh, let me show you a bag. That'll break things up. This is the very first thing I found at the bins. Some of you might recognize it. I'm like, ooh, that looks good to me. Threw it in the cart. And then I saw this. Some of you will recognize that. And yes, those of you guessed correctly, it is Patricia Nash. Patricia Nash. Now, this is, Patricia Nash has a very distinct style. It's usually a leather bag that's like, what's that word I'm looking for? Tooled. A tooled leather bag. But this one has got gold on it. So that's interesting. One concern is there's a little bit of rubbing. See this? Like, it was more brown and now it's more gold. It is throughout, but I love this so very much. I've always wanted a Patricia Nash. This gold one might be a little blingy for me personally, but that's a good brand to keep your eye out for. Okay. These are Anthropology pants by Hey Hey. Or Hi Hi, I don't know. H-E-I, H-E-I. I picked these up because the style's really good right now. A wide leg crop. These look great with boots and stuff in the fall. Let's talk just for a second about Anthropology, especially for my newer resellers. These ones actually have the tag on the inside. The Anthropology tag looks the same, and it says made for Anthropology inside. So we know this is indeed sold at Anthropology. We can put Anthropology in our title on eBay. It's an Anthropology piece. Now, Anthropology pieces will have the RN 66170. I think also Urban Outfitters, maybe Free People. There's a few other brands under this umbrella. Great. But not every piece sold at Anthropology stores has that RN. Okay? Anthropology has their own line that they sell in their stores. It's called By Anthropology, says right on the tag. They also have other brands like this. They might be kind of house brands that are made for Anthropology. Then, this is the harder one, they sell certain pieces from certain brands at Anthropology. Those do not have the 66170 RN. For those of you that are going to write in and say, oh, you know it's not always true, okay? Here's a good example. Some of you remember. In a recent video, I found the brand Sweaty Betty. It's an expensive activewear brand. An orange sweatshirt. And it was cropped. So I was Googling it. Can I find the name of this sweatshirt or a stock photo? Well, lo and behold, this particular orange Sweaty Betty sweatshirt was sold on the Anthropology website. It was still up there. My sweatshirt by Sweaty Betty on the Anthropology. It did not have the RN 66170. Sweaty Betty's their own brand, but certain pieces are carried at Anthropology. So I know that can be a little bit confusing, but don't worry too much about it. Some of us like, okay, it's a rainy afternoon. I was early to pick up my son from school, so rather than sit in my car, I popped into the Salvation Army. I bought 3 items. I will show you those 3 items. I only had like 20 minutes. And can I just tell you how painful it is to go to a regular thrift store these days? I mean, being a bin shopper and paying by the pound and being able to get quantity in a few hours just works out so much better for me. And this Salvation Army I have liked and come to through the years because it's a store that does not have a marked up section. Everything is the price that it is. Dresses are $9.99, pants are $7.99, so they're high prices, but if there's something really good there, they're not going to have a marked up to $25. And there are not many thrift stores like that anymore. Do you guys have that? Like, do you have your thrift stores jacking up all the prices on the good stuff or what they perceive as the good stuff? This store doesn't have that, and I have found some great items here. So it used to be a spot I went to regularly, but I do feel like the quality has gone down, and I don't know why. In the past, I talked to them, and a lot of their stuff, they said, their inventory clothing was coming up from San Francisco. Anyway, San Francisco is an affluent city. There are a lot of people there with excellent style. So I have found designer pieces in this store in the past. This is the store where I found the Magnolia Pearl dress that incidentally just sold. I took an offer for $150. I paid $9.99, so I was happy with that. I thought, why isn't this Magnolia Pearl dress selling? It's such a hot, limited item. There's not a lot of it for sale on eBay, and it all sells for really good prices. Well, it wasn't even listed. I have no idea how or why. It was listed on Poshmark still, but not eBay. And it's not because it's sold and got returned or canceled. I have no idea. It just somehow dropped off. Sometimes that happens, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense to us. I found a Marimekko dress, new with tags, at the Salvation Army that sold great. I found a Tadashi Shoji gown once. That sold for $150. So it's the type of store that I want to pop into every once in a while because I might find some higher end designer stuff that sells for more. But it is painful to go in there because there's tons of stuff where I'm like, I would buy this at the bins, I would buy this at the bins, great stuff, but I can't spend $7.99 on a top that's going to sell for $20. I mean, maybe I could, but I don't want to because I can find that stuff at the bins. So I only came away with 3 good items, good brands that have a good sell-through rate. So I'll show you what I got, and I don't know how you guys shop at regular thrift stores all the time. It's just so expensive. I think I would go to a thrift store for an hour or two, come away with 10 things, have to go to another thrift store. I don't have that kind of time as a part-timer to source. So if you're in that boat, educate us in the comments. How does that go for you? What are your strategies? Or are you just a bin shopper now like me? All right, let me show you a little bit of what I got in this store. All right, let me show you the few things that I found at the Salvation Army today. This is a men's brand. It's Rhone, R-H-O-N-E. They're an outdoor active type brand. I don't find it very often. Here's a good shot of the tag. I'm hoping to get between $30 and $40 for those. This is a great brand, Pact, P-A-C-T, everything's organic. And this is an Alice and Olivia top, really expensive brand. It's sort of an interesting top, so I'm gonna have to show it to you a little bit better. Look at how there's like this front flap. Well, I'll put up a stock photo. It turns out you knot the front. So even though this is a simple piece, I'm hoping to get around $40 for this as well. Some of us like to geek out and nerd out on the brand stuff. This is another new brand to me. These are a pair of men's joggers. I really like the sort of terracotta color. They seemed well made. The cotton feels really good. So I look inside. Made in the USA. That's good. And then it says SKU, Save Khaki United. And I looked these up and thought they were good enough for me to pick up, which usually means if I can get like 25 bucks for a new brand, then I'll say, yeah, let me test this out. Do I love selling men's? Not as much as I love selling women's. So sometimes I will say, I'm not picking that item up because I do not want to list it. Because the men's stuff is not as exciting. As I hold up another men's item, these are men's Lululemon shorts. Here is the Lululemon logo there. These have a built-in liner. When I list my men's Lululemon, I like to say has liner or linerless because some people like the liner and some people don't. All right, let's have our quick water cooler moment. What's that if you're new here? It's when I have a sip of water and then I sort of turned it into let's hang out by the water cooler and talk. Like we would do if we were working together and not home alone in our inventory storage area steaming things and photographing things. Mine happens to be my garage. I know a lot of you it's the basement. So we're down there in the basement alone watching these videos without coworkers. So you get to be my coworker for a little while. Sometimes I do a personal, sometimes I do a reselling related. Today I think I'll do a personal. And this is something I don't usually talk about very often, but you might notice the haul I'm going to do today is not as large as some of my other hauls. Sometimes I'm there at the bins for hours and I bring home bags and bags. This is a good size haul, a big haul for most of us, but for me a little smaller. Why is that? Well, I was meeting Joni at the bins and I woke up not feeling great. But I pushed myself, I'm like, I'm gonna go anyway. Friday is my bins day. It's not like I can go any day of the week. I have another job. Well, I had a migraine. I pushed through for as long as I could and then I said, Joni, so sorry, but I have to leave. Like, I do not feel good. And it was a very bad migraine attack. And I know many of you also suffer from some type of issue. We all have something, right? Like, but maybe you have chronic pain. I know a lot of you are on disability. And reselling is a job you can do. And I appreciate that so much about reselling that I can hit it hard when I feel good and work. I'll work on a Saturday, I'll work on an evening, I don't care. Because days like that, where I'm so glad I don't have a boss or whatever, I can just be like, I'm going home, I'm taking medicine, I'm not feeling well. I have pretty chronic migraines, I manage them the best I can. I'm sharing this just because I think a lot of you can relate. And what I'm not looking for, I'm going to set a good boundary with you right now. Please don't message me and give me advice for migraines, medications you've tried, or treatments. I know that everyone does that from the goodness of the heart, but you have to trust I've been dealing with this for many, many years, and I have my own research, my own neurologist, my own way of dealing. And that can be hard for some of us to get tons of unsolicited advice. So I'm just setting a very friendly, loving boundary. I know that comes from a good place, but I'm not interested in that feedback. I just want to share it because I try on this channel to be transparent and keep it real, which is why the bloopers are always at the end, because that's the real deal. My videos aren't perfect. I make tons of mistakes. I know I work a lot and I list 10 a day and it looks like I do everything, but I also have my struggles, so I do the very best I can. So anyhow, I got great stuff in this haul. I'm very grateful for it. It was a rough day physically, and so I had to bow out. I made up for it the next Friday, so whatever. Anyway, what else is happening? I'm very well aware that I have 2 months left of this quarter to meet my reselling goals. I know I made a lot more on Poshmark this year, but eBay's gonna be like, I hope I can make more than I did last year. I'm sort of like, I think I can, but it's not gonna be a ton, but whatever. Okay, guys? I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for putting up with all my quirky self. This is a really good brand. It's Match Point. It's a boho log and look art to wear type brand. It says match here, point on the other side. Everything I've ever found from them is linen, made in the USA. These are a wide leg linen pant with a smocked elastic waist. This is going to be so comfortable. And then it's a very, very wide leg. It's a very wide leg pull-on elastic pants. I'm going to put Match Point women's pants. Size, whatever this says, I can't read it right now. Let's say it's a large. Size large pants, 100% linen, elastic waist, wide leg, pull on, lag and look, art to wear, bohemian, artsy, however much I can fit in there. If I can't fit it all in my title, you guys, I put it in under theme. I'm talking about eBay, item specifics. I put keywords in my theme as well. This is such a well-made, adorable little girl's cardigan. The buttons are little gold daisies. So I'm like, this is a very high quality. So I looked up this brand, Mud Kingdom, and I think I can get $20 to $25 for this little kid's cardigan. I really like, as I've said, having stuff for parents. These are blue Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know blue, but Saks Fifth Avenue is a higher end department store. So I thought these are probably good. They're a linen blend, trouser kind of, with a great print, nice wide leg, beautiful print on those. So we'll see how blue does by Saks Fifth Avenue. Hi friends, I'm doing my shipping, so I just figured I would share a few items with you. This is not my full shipping, it's just a few items I thought worth talking about. One sale was these Lululemon Align leggings. I sold 2 pairs in a lot. I tried something new. And the reason I was trying something new is because my Lululemon leggings are not flying off the shelf anymore. I used to be able to get $39.99 for 1 pair of Align leggings. Not anymore. So I found 2 pair and they were in pretty good shape. They still had the rip tag and everything. Lotted them together for $39.99 plus shipping, and they sold in less than 24 hours. So I don't know if you're having trouble moving leggings like that, maybe lot some up. This is a cool sale. This sold really fast. Here's the brand, St. James, made in France. Whenever I see anything made in France, I look it up. This is a classic, like, Parisian striped t-shirt, long sleeve. They're often blue and cream. This one is red and cream, but the same idea. Sold for $24.99 plus shipping really quickly. Here is a fantastic sale. This Magnolia Pearl dress. I have a little story about it. I got this months ago, and I listed it, I want to say, for like $250 or something. And it wasn't selling. So I went and looked. For some odd reason, I went in the bin. I'm like, why isn't this sold? It's such a hot brand. It was not even listed on eBay. It was only listed on Poshmark. Now, the way my business works is I list everything on eBay. Then I use cross-posting software to list it on Poshmark. I have no idea. This did not sell before and get canceled. It was never returned. I have no idea why it wasn't listed. It is a mystery. So I listed it, and it sold like less than a week later. I took an offer on this. So this sold for $150 plus shipping on eBay, and really thankful for that sale. This sale is really fun for me because it's this gorgeous vintage dress. It sold for $29.99 plus shipping. I've had this for maybe a couple of months. I'm exploring more vintage. It seems like some people call themselves vintage sellers and some people don't. I have not considered myself a vintage seller, but now that I'm at the bins, I'm buying quite a lot of vintage. This is one of the best little vintage dresses I've ever found, with this little pink bow and everything. I market it as like a Barbie core dress because it does look like what a Barbie doll would wear. So having fun with vintage, and happy to share more of that with you guys. Alright, I have to share this sale too because I just love these so much. I took a chance on these. The brand is Sheryl Crow. I assume it's like the musician's brand, but they were corduroy flare leg with heavy embroidery all the way down the sides. But they're a size 2, and I often pass on pants that are a size 2 because they just don't move for me. I just have a very hard time selling pants in a size extra small and 2, but these ones sold on Poshmark in like less than a week for $30, so really happy with that. Avenue. I am not going to try this piece on. I am not, because I want to be a good reseller and I'd like to actually sell some things and not put everything in the Quenby keep pile. This is so good though. Oh, look at that. Heavily embroidered peplum. See how it goes in at the waist and then out again? That's a peplum. It's got a square neckline. It's heavily embroidered. I could not read this tag for the longest time. But it says something that girl. I think it says forever that girl. I did look it up and everyone has it listed as sold at Anthropology. Forever that girl. Size 12, which is my size. But I don't need another heavily embroidered top. Okay, here I am eating my words because this is a smaller Chico's piece. Like I said, I recommend picking up larger, but I just like this piece so much and it's a newer piece by them. It's a tunic with an asymmetrical hem, with just a classic tunic with a great color and print. It's Chico's 1, which they're saying is a size medium. Oh, woe is me. I'll probably list this for $19.99. Maybe I'll send out offers. I went back and forth, I'll tell you, and I passed on a couple other Chicos, and I said, I just can't pass on this piece because I like it so much. And maybe someone else is going to like it so much. This is the best shirt by the Best Kids brand. My son, Torvald, who many of you have watched grow up on this channel, my son Torvald would have loved this. Chicken theme, chicken with all the names of the chickens. My son was obsessed with chickens. Minnie Bowden, size 7-8. Minnie Bowden is a very good kids brand. If you're out there and you just happen to see Minnie Bowden, maybe look it up, because I can sell this t-shirt by itself. I don't have to lot a bunch of stuff up. And I think getting like $15 for a kid's t-shirt is great. This is a Talbot's velvet blazer. Let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, if I have any gentlemen, do you own a velvet blazer? I highly recommend it as a closet wardrobe staple. A velvet blazer. Velvet blazers are so great around the holidays. Like when we usually go out to dinner on Christmas Eve, I wear my velvet blazer. If I'm going to a party, velvet blazer. You can also just put jeans and a t-shirt and a velvet blazer for like a date night or any type of event. This is a size 6. I highly recommend a velvet blazer in your life. I've had several because I keep expanding. I'm like, oh, that blazer from last year does not fit anymore. This is a gorgeous brand. This is linen. And what I love about this linen top is it's all linen, but they're using like mixed fabrics. Like the top is this type of linen, and then the bottom is this type of linen. The brand is Cactus, but it's spelled differently. K-A-K-T-U-S. And yes, it's made in Italy. Size small. I wish I could keep this. I wish that would fit me. It's just got a nice distressed blue wash on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's see if any of you recognize this. This is probably my favorite find of the day. Look at this. Do you recognize this brand? Anybody? This is Matilda Jane. Matilda Jane is best known for their kids stuff, and it's really whimsical. It's like this, different prints, bell bottoms, little dresses. Now I tried this on, and this could fit me, and it could fit a little girl. So it says one size. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good, people. All right, this is a Lucky Brand t-shirt. I really like selling Lucky Brand. This t-shirt has a beautiful print, and then it has a kind of a little bit of a flutter sleeve. See how there's some pleats at the sleeve? It's not just a straight sleeve. Lucky Brand size XL. Maybe there'll be something wrong with it and I'll be able to keep it. Let's look. It's a nice thin soft cotton modal, so maybe there's like a hole. It's so bad. Do not do what I do. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's no holes, there's no pilling. So I will sell it. Alright, here's one of my reselling dilemmas. I wish you were here to help me out. This is a really cute tunic, asymmetrical hem, but it's Chico's 1. That's actually one of their newer tags, US size medium. But a 1 is a medium, and this is a brand that does well for me. Well, not well, it's a good bread and butter brand in larger sizes. Look at this one, it's white, and the back is all like lace and embroidery, but they're a size 1. And maybe I could lot them together. That's a dilemma, so I'm putting them in the maybe pile. And now I've got to go get ready to go on the next rotation. I'm going to show you these. I'm not picking them up because they just have too much going on. When you're looking at jeans, a good place to look for flaws is right here across like the hips. See how there's like stretching there or puckering? You can't get any of that out or do anything about it. So these are Democracy. And the tag that says AB Technology is the one you want to look for. But I'm going to pass on these. Also, colored jeans really don't do as well for me as just regular denim. I'm so good. I'm going through my maybe pile. I'm very well sorted. It's a pretty good day at the bins. Not too busy or crazy. Finding some decent stuff. I have enough fantastic t-shirts, but this one feels really light and nice. Check out this print. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous print. Look at this. It's birds in a flowering tree. I mean, how great is this? This looks brand new, never used. It's a Pottery Barn pillowcase. And I just got one. But someone will need a replacement or a little accent pillow. And my Pottery Barn stuff sells, sells, sells. I love the style on this maxi dress. I do not like the fact that I'm going to have to photograph this maxi dress, and they are hard to do. Kaylee is the name of the brand, but it was sold at Stitch Fix, and it's the Philippa Twist Front Fitted Dress in an XL. This is so cool. It's long sleeve, and then look at that knotted detail at the waist, and it has a slit. That would be great for fall. The fabric feels really nice. I got it because it's new at Tad Stitch Fix because I don't think I would have known that brand. I tried Stitch Fix. I did it during the pandemic. And it's really fun. It's quite pricey. Okay, I don't really have much to say about these. I'm just going to show them. They're new at Tag and they're genuine leather. I think they're hot pants. Like little teeny shorts with lace-up size. The comps on this stuff is amazing. Very expensive. They call it like leather lingerie, but let's not get too into that. This is a beautiful button-down 100% linen shirt. What do I call this color? Maybe it's mauve. I was going to say lavender, but it's not quite purple lavender. I think it's mauve. This is Singrid Olsen, size small, and I got it because it's 100% linen. It's a beautiful color. It's long sleeve. Has that nice roll tab sleeve. This I love this top so much. It's 100% linen. It's got a beautiful roses print. Look at that print. Size large, it has the large. But I'm like, there's no name brand tag. So I went inside. Like, are there tags in here? So I did a Google Lens, which means I picked up my phone. I went to Google. And I hit the little lens square, and This is Hot Cotton by Mark Ware, and you guys know I love selling Hot Cotton by Mark Ware. It just sells so great for me. Here is a little crop top, very trendy right now. This nice brown color will be great for fall. It's ribbed and it's strappy, and the brand is House of Harlow, size medium. A very trendy brand. I've sold their knit dresses before. I have not found a tank top. The material on this is amazing. And this is what young women are wearing, crop tops. This is Soft Surroundings, another catalog brand that's quite expensive, very bohemian. This is an extremely lightweight peasant top that I'm having a very difficult time showing you. Come on, top. Get into the right shape. There we go. Soft Surroundings, beautiful lightweight gauzy top. I guess it's blue or gray with a print, some pleating in the front. It's a petite small. I wish it was large because large tops in the brand Soft Surroundings are definitely a bolo, meaning I can get like $35, $40 for a pre-owned Soft Surroundings top if it's plus size. This is plus size Talbot, which I love selling. And this is a 100% cotton open front cardigan, blue with pockets. That will sell for me. It's a very classic, nice piece, 100% cotton layering piece. Sometimes I'll put layering in my title. Look at this. This is, talk about boho-y. It has pom-poms and everything. This is a Soft Surroundings kimono. Look at the pom-pom hem. Let's just have a minute with it. So lightweight rayon. You could wear this as a swim cover-up, but you could also just wear this as a layering piece. I love when women have like a kimono layering piece. I think it really brings an outfit together. It looks so good. I'm very petite. I find it a little hard to wear a kimono laying piece. This is a fantastic dress by Storia. Comps are all over with this brand. Some people are selling them for $20, some people are getting $80. A puff sleeve floral dress, very feminine, cottage core. Some of you will recognize this print because this is a brand that is known for their colors and prints. It's Bowden, and this is a true wrap dress. People have these listed for like $50. Bowden, another very expensive women's catalog brand. And can you see that there? There we go. This is a size 4 true wrap dress with the greatest print. They are known for this. These colors and prints. This is Winter Silks. It's a size XL, and I got this because of the baubles. I've sold every bauble sweater that I have ever listed. I love a good bauble. I love the color on this. I will not try it on. I will get it listed and be a good reseller and sell it. This my friend Joni didn't want, which I was surprised about. This is a kid's Burberry dress. It has one little spot on the front. It's very minor, but I'm gonna try and get it out because I think if you're paying for a designer dress, you might want it to be perfect. And here it is, Burberry London. There we go, a little girl's Burberry dress. I'll still use the keyword Burberry plaid because this is Burberry plaid. They're best known for their brown plaid that's very recognizable, but they have lots of different plaids. They're known for plaids in general. And this is a size, oh my, I cannot read this at all. Sorry, it's like a light on light tag, but super cute little designer dress. All right, thank you so much for being with me for this haul. I can't wait to talk to you in the comments. I appreciate you for being here. I'll see you next time. You could wear this as a swim cover-up. I'm pulling up my pants in the video. That's right, I have my sweatpants on. I'm pulling them up. Uh-oh, my battery's dying. Hopefully I can show you these last few things. I have a couple more things to show you, but I'm doing an outro just in case my battery ends. This sweater has one of my absolute favorite features, the bauble. Those little baubles, balls on the sweater. Baubles, balls. Flare leg categories? Let me give you, and those do not have the 66170 area code for those of you that are gonna, area code!